What's going on, everybody? Look, UFC just had UFC Vegas. Kevin Holland. This is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Kevin Holland because he just fought Vettori, right? So Kevin Holland had a nice little win streak going into UFC. Talked a lot of smack. Dana White gave him a chance. He knocked a few guys out. Honestly, that KO from the back was nuts. But here's the thing. You cannot run your mouth that much while you're fighting, before you're fighting, after you're fighting, and just keep losing. You can't do that. You know, Kevin Holland is well on his way to being the guy that people just step over just to get to the next guy. And eventually that's going to be in the prelims. That's where he's going to end up. If Kevin Holland does not start taking the ground game seriously, he's not going to make it. He's out of his league. It's evident in the last fight, evident in this fight. Once that man hits the ground, he's in big trouble. He has no defense for the takedowns. He's got no defense on the mat. You know, the last fight, it's like, he's laying there talking smack to Khabib. Guess what? You, sir, are losing. That's what's happening. You're constantly losing. So you've lost 2 fights in a row, and they were not much time in between, right? So 6-7 weeks. Take some time and learn how to not get beat on the ground. And by some time, dude, not 4 weeks, not 8 weeks, not 12 weeks. Look, people do jiu-jitsu, people do wrestling for years to be okay at jiu-jitsu and wrestling. And you look at, it's not that hard. You look at like the fight last night, you look at Ryan Bader's fight. Dude, it didn't look like he was doing anything. But I'll tell you one thing. Any man out there or woman that wants to try to A, take down Lyoto Machida, and B, keep Lyoto Machida on the ground for like 14 minutes is no easy task. And keeping Kevin Holland on the ground, listen, every average man or woman at this point might be able to do that. Not taking anything away from Vettori because he's a great fighter. I think he should get another chance to fight Adesanya up there. But, man, Holland has got to do something different. What you are doing, it's not working. Right? You cannot have one strike power and that's it. You're going to run into the same problem that someone like McGregor had, right? Knockout power, phenomenal. Ground game, terrible. So what do? You just try to get up. You just try to constantly stand up. It's exhausting, right? They wear you down. And you know what? Maybe it's not so amazing highlight finish, but they are going to win. And to be a champ in the UFC or in Bellator or MMA, you don't have to be a highlight. You have to be a winner. And right now, Kevin Holland, you are not on track to be a winner. That's what we're saying. You beat some guys that were good. They were good. They weren't great. They're not the best, but they were good. You want to come out here and call out people who are better than good. And you want to do that and you want to win. So you need to go home, shut your mouth, and learn how not to get murked on the ground. Learn how to stuff a takedown. Learn how to break the grips. Learn how to get off your back. Or learn how to pull them to the ground, keep them on the ground, and ground and pound. You know, that freaking, dude, that KO from your back was impressive. No one's seen it. But guess what? You're not doing it anymore. 2 more fights on your back, no KOs. Now, guess what? You laid there and you got beat. So I'm telling you, do better. Don't take this stuff for granted and act like everything's going to be okay and that you're just going to come out there swinging. Look, I want Ryan Bader to knock him out, Lyoto Machida out rounds 1 or 2. But at the end of the day, all that power, all that speed, all that experience led to a 5-round unanimous decision victory for Ryan Bader. It wasn't his knockout power. Wasn't It wasn't a lucky shot. It was pure dedication to the craft, keeping somebody on the ground, controlling the position, beating them in a fight. If you can't do that, bro, you're going to be way behind. Like, way behind. We're going to find you first fight of the night, one in the afternoon in the prelims. That's where we're going to find you, buddy. So, I don't think you're ever going to watch this video, but who knows? Maybe you will because no one's really talking about you. I don't know. My advice to you as a fight fan and as somebody who loves watching mixed martial arts is take it more serious because these guys are going to straight up murder you in that arena. Till next time, if you like the podcast, sign up for MMA news or MMA fights or just fight companions and that stuff. I also make gear. I have my Tap, Snap, or Nap shirt on. Oh, you can't really see it. But I also make TMF gear for the fight fans out there. So if you want some of that, hit me up at TMF Apparel USA. Till next time, I'll catch you later.